Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our science class. Today is Wednesday, and the date is 17th of March 2021. We are learning about engineers. Do you remember? What do engineers do? Or what do they study? What do they study, Yes, Jayda?
They study math and science.
Excellent. They study math and science. Why would they study math and science? Because they would like to use the design process to do what? Can you tell me? They use the design process to help people or solve problems. And you have 5 examples in front of you. Let's learn about them. Tell me, why would engineers use the design process? How can they help or solve a problem? Yes, ya Maryam.
Yes, miss.
Did you hear my question?
No.
Why?
Because let me raise the voice.
Right. Please listen to me. Focus, stay with the teacher, and stop playing with your friends. All right? Thank you. Let's see, Lara. Give me one example, ya Lara, about why would...
Miss, you unmuted me.
By mistake, Lynn. Sorry. Yes, ya Lara. Why would engineers use the design process? How can they help people or solve a problem? You have 5 examples in front of you. Engineers, what do they do?
Some engineers build.
Excellent. Very good, Yalara. So one of the examples, they help to plan a building. So builders can know what should they build. Well done. What else? Only planning a building? Very good, Yalara. Excellent. All right, what do you think? What else? Come on, guys. How can you call your friends? Call your, Yaslin. How can you call your friends? How can you call your family? Maybe they are in America. What are you going to use?
A phone.
Excellent, a phone. And who made those phones?
The builders.
No, engineers. Engineers, they made phone by using the design process. What else? Yeah, Batul.
Miss?
Thank you, Yali. Thank you.
Miss,
They even
the guy is
observe
raising
food.
her hand.
If it's not good, they will take it from the supermarket. Is it good? They will not.
Excellent.
Miss, Zayda
Excellent.
is raising her hand.
Thank you. Thank you, Yali. All right. Yes, Batul, again, I couldn't hear you.
Okay. The engineers, they take food and they observe it so they know if it's good
Excellent.
or bad. If it's bad, they will take it from the supermarket. If it's good, they will leave it.
Excellent, well done. They need to study math and science for that, so they can measure and study all about chemical and food. So they use the design process to help people or solve problems. Excellent. Let's see, what is Jayda? Okay. I can't see you anymore. Maybe she went to the bathroom. Maybe she wanted to go to the bathroom, which is fine. If you need to go to the bathroom, you just need to close your camera. Oh, you're here. You see, Jayda, give me another example. Like,
No, I just forgot to lower my hands.
it's fine. Okay. So you don't have an answer. All right, girls, give me another examples. So engineers plan buildings, they make phones, They use math and science to measure chemicals if they are good or not. What about something else? Come on, we still have two more. Two more. Raise your hand if you know. What about something inside cars and airplanes? What do we call them? Yes, Yaleen, what do we call them? Sorry, Lean.
Yes.
What do we call them that inside cars and airplanes?
Engine.
Engines, exactly. So engineers, they make engines. They make engines. They use the design process to make engines. What else, Yalara? Why would they dig holes down deep earth? Why? For what? They look for what?
What? I
People.
can't hear you.
Okay, there are people, they dig holes down on earth. Why? Because they need to look for gems and diamonds. Do they need machines to do that?
Yes.
Okay, who gave them machines to do that? To mine? Who study math and science to make machines for them?
Engineer.
Excellent, Yalara. Please close your mic. Yes, that's correct. And today we will continue about engineers. Let's learn more about engineers.
Many kinds of jobs involve the work of an engineer. Let's look at 4 common kinds of work done by an engineer. Click the first picture to get started.
So there are many types of engineers or many kinds of engineers. There is a lot of engineers. One of them is engineers who go to space or who can fix an airplane, or even they can make a space vehicles or a rocket, not only a space vehicles, even a rocket. Who make them? Who build them? Or sometimes they just take the old one and try to find a problem in it, then they make it better. So they even make things better. Engineers, they do that. If you are engineer, you can work on the International Station of Space. Do you know that? I think it would be very interesting to do it. Let's see about these engineers.
An engineer works on machines made for space. Some engineers are even able to work on the International Space Station.
All right. What about this girl? What she is doing? What do you think she is doing? Hi, Mariuma. What do you think, Mariuma?
I think she's designing something.
She is designing, yes, but designing what?
Something inside.
Exactly. Listen to her and see what she's doing, or he.
An engineer designs and tests electronic machines. He or she designs MP3 players, televisions, and even microwave ovens.
So,
And
she's designing the TV.
excellent TV, MP3 player, or even a microwave. Also, so we call it electronic or a circuit board. This one that you see in the picture, we call it a circuit board. So engineers can invent or design electronics, or they can fix electronics. They can see what is the problem in our old one and they can improve them. Nowadays, our TV are very smart TV. We're having nowadays smart TVs. 10 years ago, we did not have a smart TV. Why? Engineers did not plan and designed a smart TV until these days. So these days now you can surf the internet through a TV. You can use the internet to watch TV. You can watch a lot of programs and you can upload a lot of applications. Who make them or who designed them? Engineers. Let's see what other type of engineers also we have.
An engineer designs the programs that make computers work.
So,
An engineer designs the programs that make computers work.
so just a minute. We have engineers who make computer programs for us so our computers can work. Now you can watch your lesson through the computer. You can talk to your friends through the computer. You can use Zoom to learn and educate. Okay, what program are you using? What program are you using? Do you know what program are you using? Yes, ya Batul.
We are right now using laptops.
Okay, what program you are using? Program
On ground,
or application? What application you are using?
I'm using the school application in Zoom.
Okay, very good, very good. So you mentioned two programs, the school website and the Zoom application. Both of them, do you know who designed them? Both? Who designed them? A computer engineer. So engineers, they design programs for computers to work, not only microwaves and oven and a lot of electronic devices. Also, they help us a lot in our lives to communicate, to educate, to do a lot of stuff. So engineers, they design a lot of helpful stuff. Let's see what other type of engineer.
An engineer designs and plans buildings, bridges, or roads.
Also, engineers can design buildings, bridges, or roads, or even towers. Who can tell me, have you ever went to a road and watched the roads? Maybe here in Saudi Arabia, outside, you saw a building and you say, wow, mashallah, this building, it looks very beautiful. This building looks very nice. Like what? Give me example of buildings, Rosanna, you saw and you admire.
I missed the last time when I went to my father. He's a builder. One day he built a house which was amazing. I went to see it outside and inside.
Your father is engineer?
Yeah, and I went to
So
see
he designed the house.
Yes, and even my brother is an engineer too.
Nice. So he designed the house. Well done. Okay, I need example of something already outside everyone knows about. Can you give me an example, ya Jayda? In Riyadh, in Dubai, we have a lot of towers.
Yes, there are.
Okay.
But Miss, can I tell you like somewhere like can I tell you something?
Yes.
Because like where I live, there's a bunch of engineers and like fixing this big house and they're almost done. I'm like, I very love it, but I don't go inside. I just check the outside because the outside so good. They almost finished.
Nice. So engineers build, or let's say design buildings, because we have builders to build, and engineers, they only design the buildings and they look very beautiful. Okay, guys, I need a very well-known example, everyone that knows. Give me a tower that everyone knows. Yes, ya Mariam.
برج المملكة in Riyadh.
Exactly, Al Mamlaka Tower. Exactly. Okay, just a minute. I'm gonna show you pictures of them. Just give me a second. to open the picture for you. All right, let's open. Now let's share the screen together. Look at the buildings over here. Yes, we have Khalifa Tower in Dubai, and we have the linked tower and building over here. Can you see those linked tower? It looks very beautiful. Look at it now, how they are linked together. They look very beautiful. Who made them? Architects and engineers planned the building. Now look at these different types of towers. Look at these different shapes of towers. Who make them? Engineers plan to build them, and builders follow the design. So architect use or plan the designs, and builders, they make them. Have you ever heard of the Twin Tower? Look at the Twin Tower. It looks very beautiful. It is in Malaysia. Have you ever been to Malaysia? If you've been to Malaysia, you definitely saw the Twin Tower. The Twin Tower was designed by engineers. Engineers made the design, and they give the builders the way to build. Okay, girls, I'm gonna see your see what you want in a minute. Just let us take a look at other buildings. Look at this picture over here. Look at this picture. This tower is here in Jeddah. Can you see this tower, which has a helicopter place where a helicopter can land over here? Who designed this building? Engineers used the design process to make buildings like these, beautiful buildings. Now, let's see what else. Yes, it is cool, please, but it is not cool to write on my screen. Now, this is Riyadh. Let's see Riyadh. Let's take a look at Riyadh. Please, guys, please do not draw on my screen, please. I'm sorry. Now my screen is lagging. Just a minute. Okay, they are planning to build this tower, this huge tower. This tall building is designed by engineer. The engineers knows how to build stuff, so they used the design process to teach others how to build it. Engineers do that. Now let's go back to the slide and see why you are raising your hand, okay? Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. You see Jayda. We'll start with Jayda.
My dad, he's not an engineer, but he went to Dubai, and I think he saw a lot of towers.
Even
in
here
Dubai.
in Saudi Arabia, we have a lot of towers in Jeddah, in
Yeah, I know. And engineers, all of the towers in every country, they do it.
they
And they
used
look at
the
the
design
designs.
process. Please, guys, you need to use the word the design process. Engineers used the design process to plan these buildings. Yes, ya Lamar.
when my family, all of my family, but before we get my cat, we went to Dubai and we saw the building that not building, like waterfalls coming out.
Nice. So there are beautiful buildings around the world. You might see
And
they were
we saw
all designed by engineers. They used the design process to do them or to help planning them. All right, girls, I'm really sorry. I want to open the mic for each one of you. I will, inshallah, after we finish the part of our class, okay? I promise, I promise.
Engineers are involved in many fields. They build things, make computers work, and design new cars, boats, and trains. Which image shows an engineer using math and science as part of the design process? Click all that apply.
Okay. Choose a picture, Yadina, that engineers used math and science to design the process. What about the first picture? I think this one is a technician who's trying to make a circuit board work. Does he need a science and math or not?
yes.
Okay.
You've got it. An engineer uses math and science while solving problems with a computer.
Excellent, 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 Yadina. Let's see. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Okay, Lamar Al-Faleh, please answer with me. Which picture, ya Lamar, shows that engineer using math and science?
Blue one.
The blue one, okay.
Great job. An engineer uses math and science while working on an aircraft model.
Excellent, excellent. While an engineer working on an airplane craft model, he must use math and science. Yes, ya Rilam. Rilam?
Yes, Miss, I didn't even raise my hands.
I know, I'm choosing names. All right, Rilam, tell me. Which picture is...
Which message show an engineer using math and science as a part of the design project?
process?
This two guys.
Okay.
That's it. An engineer uses the design process to build a skyscraper.
Excellent, excellent, yeah. Rilam, let's see, Lauren. What about architect, yeah, Lauren? Look at the architect over here, the girl. She's holding a map. Can you see her?
Yeah.
She's holding a map. She is architect and she's going to plan a building. Does she need math and science for the design process or not?
Yeah, she needs.
Well done. An engineer reads blueprints as part of the design process. She will solve problems in order to help people. Good job. All of the answers are correct. An engineer uses math and science along with the design process to solve problems and help people.
Miss, do I close my mic?
The design
please.
process is a set of steps.
All right, girls. The design process is a set of steps. Tomorrow we are going to take about them all. What are these steps? First of all, you start with what and you end up with what. The design process, engineers, what they use, we are going to learn. How do they work? They use the design process and we will learn about the design process. Now let's stop here and see your questions and your participations, okay? Say bye-bye to recording, everyone. Bye-bye recording.